liquid.
From the main
That's what it's
module.
fluid.
Launch the others.
How big is this ship? Welcome to Our Nights. I'm Ray. Guys, I have really been enjoying this trip down space with Farscape, to be honest with you. This has been a very, very interesting show, to say the least. Crazy, you know, because it's a very weird show, but it's enjoyable. Like, it's really enjoyable, especially if you like sci-fi. I think anyone who's into sci-fi will enjoy this type of show, you know, especially the weirdness of it. The creativity, that's what it is. I think what makes this show special is the fact that it's so creative. It's so outside of the box, so far from what I've seen. And I can only imagine what's to come, you know? And I see such potential because you're like, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? The creators had to really think outside the box to make this show work. And it's so refreshing because today, when you watch sci-fi or movies based on sci-fi, it's not really original. There's nothing original about it. And that's one thing about Farscape. Everything about it seems to be original. It's like, who would have thought of this? Where did this come from? And it makes the show quite enjoyable. It's really enjoyable, especially for, like I said before, for those who are fans of sci-fi. So today we're going to be watching episode 5. This episode is called PK Tech Girl. So let's go. Let's go check this out and see what this is all about. Again, Farscape. Season 1, Episode 5, PK Tech Girl. Let's check this out.
Would you look at the size of that thing?
Every suite confirms that is a dead ship.
Oh, the ship? I thought we were looking at the planet.
It's the Selbinian.
The Selbinian.
So what is it with the Selbinian?
It is the most feared ship in the Peacekeeper Armada.
It looks massive. Ah.
She's
It's
been
part of the
missing in
Peacekeeper
battle
ship.
for over 100 cycles.
Aaron, confirming.
I need to know what are the 100 cycles. What's the cycle?
Is this a good idea?
You can stay behind if you wish. But I have questions. Ready?
I can see why she would want to go. Because that's her people, right? If it's been missing for 100 years, you definitely want some answers. Even though you might not go back to your people, because she's been exiled.
This ship is legendary. Even in my culture, it was thought invincible.
Yeah, we'll just ask Leonardo DiCaprio.
A little Titanic reference.
Whoa!
The hell? This give me alien vibes. I've always been a big fan of this trope of a derelict ship floating somewhere and people are either scavenging it or there's something on board. I mean, it's something spooky about it.
When I was ripped from my throne over 130 cycles ago, this was the first vessel I was tortured on.
That's why he's talking and feeling the way he's feeling. Yeah, he probably doesn't want to go back in. It's going to spark some old memories.
Wait. What about this console? The lights are still on.
Someone has regenerated communications.
Who? How? Who would do that? Oh my god, I thought that guy was moving.
Mine! No! No!
Officer Son.
How the hell?
Escaped prisoners.
How does she know us?
Because she is from Kreis's ship.
That's the guy who brother died. Crisis? Kreis or Crisis? I can never pronounce it right. But what is she doing there? How did she get there? And how does she turn the power back on? That's weird. Alright, so it turns out that Rigel has been tortured there 130 cycles ago. And the ship has been missing for 100 cycles. So 30 years after? Anyone ever mention how weird the music is? The theme song to this is?
Name. Division. Assignment.
Why don't you give it a rest, Miss Drill Sergeant?
And why are you hating Crichton for?
She is from Kreis's ship. That means he is nearby. Knows exactly who we are and would consider it her duty to lie to us.
Okay. Makes sense.
I consider you a traitor. Therefore worthy of the punishment it merits.
Where would you say that out loud? Oh, he went on board. I didn't think he was going to go. I probably wouldn't. I would not have gone. If I was there being tortured, who would want to go back to that? I mean, even if it's like derelict.
I can't believe you're not Sebastian.
Human. It's kind of like Sebastian, but we haven't conquered other worlds yet, so we just kicked the crap.
Soon enough, probably.
I try to save a life a day. Usually it's my own.
You gotta love John. I mean, you do.
Other cultures hire us to keep order, to keep harmony.
As well as assassinations, torture, kidnap.
What aiming. That came from deep inside of him. Like he was holding that for years. There's a lot of hatred behind that one spit in the face. So he seems to have a legit reason to hate Sebastian.
Welcome home.
No, that's a vision. That's his mind messing with him. There's no way. How would that guy survive 100 cycles? Did he? That guy's Farscape, right?
This is Grot's work.
Your whole unit was demoted after your defection. They can only be reinstated upon your death.
Why? That's so draconian. Why are they suffering for what she did? So dumb.
I think it's a ship. Trying just to stay out of sensor range.
A Xiang ship?
Xiang? Is that what burned out the guy?
This one doesn't cooperate. Kill her.
Is that why you're still alive? Because you cooperated with the enemy?
I am a traitor.
You are! Tell me!
Stop it! That is enough!
John, we need these answers.
And then depart without incident.
Impossible with the Xiang. If they sense strength, they flee. Weakness, and they attack without mercy.
But we have no offensive capabilities. Nothing to signal strength.
I thought we did have guns. We have no guns? That's gotta change. That needs to change right away. More needs to be updated.
The Xiang could fire at any moment.
The hell?
This new ship makes no move to defend itself. Prepare to attack!
The Shang? Shang?
I wouldn't give her just one core cannon. One Wetax missile.
Yeah, you gotta get weapons on the ship.
A Luxon? We're fighting a Luxon! Terminate plasma! Terminate plasma attack!
Jesus, that's what it took?
They're powering down their weapons.
Okay, I think I saw 4 arms. I wanted to know how many arms he has. Dude, he scared the crap out of them.
I cannot lie to an opponent in battle.
Oh, come on.
It's not. It must be done, and you must do it. I will assist you if we live.
I mean, he have to do it. They're defenseless. Watch him mess this up. Watch him just like not do it again.
We are not killers.
You killed Captain Crace's brother.
That was an accident. Dude, everything's extreme with these people.
Make no mistake. You are trying my patience.
You gotta keep it up.
You call this entertainment?
Yeah, well, you know, replace cockfight.
Oh!
She just burned her eye. Jesus. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know what happens in these movies is...
Yeah, no. Come on, please, no.
We've just begun.
You dragging him? He's dragging him.
Oh, there you are. We've been looking all over for you.
Oh. Poor guy. He has a really bad PTSD.
Got it!
Got it!
Just in time. Or not. That's damage.
Hit them again!
Kick your ass.
Answer to me, Lomos.
Dude, just an answer to me. How are you gonna hit him?
I'm greatly disappointed in you. Somehow I expected the...
Oh, boy. I guess if you're torturing a former king, there's a sense of, like, having power doing that. Like, you feel powerful. Right? Like, are you a king or whatever? I'm going to torture you. I would think that's the mindset of that guy.
I have been sworn never to compromise peacekeeper technology with the enemy. I will do it for you. For all of you.
Turning around.
Hold that. Got it?
Yeah, go.
Oh, come on. Yeah, go ahead. The steam and everything.
Human and Sebastian manner. Much the same.
Seems that way. I mean, Sebastian's got to be some form of human, right? Or vice versa. Maybe with some minor changes. I think I get caught.
I've set up 4 of the components.
Told you. I told you.
Sorry for interrupting!
Aaron? Aaron, would you wait? What the heck's the matter with you?
She's in love with you, bro.
Haven't you just clicked with a guy?
What? Clicked?
Yeah, you know, found a guy attractive.
Yes, but I didn't let it...
She liked you. Yep. She admitted it. Yep, you.
Only for a moment.
Good. It's, good. I mean, it's good to be on even terms.
Are we going to recruit this girl?
Very clear air.
No, boy. There's so much going on in this episode. You got Rigel going through his past. You have that. I thought he was alive. I thought he was alive. Oh, he killed himself.
You killed yourself, Durka.
Yeah, he did.
Coward.
Oh, that's one of his trophies. That belongs to you?
I'll always remember one thing. You lose.
Jesus. So much. So much liquid.
From the main module.
Fluid.
Loads the others.
How big is this ship?
More.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. That ship does not look that big.
I'll do it myself.
He got lucky. That was luck. What the Is he part dragon?
You die here, John. I die too.
Well, at least the girl's loyal. Is she gonna end up being on a ship?
Aaron's gonna get here. Come on, Aaron. Come on.
She's driving. She's far away. This guy. Whoa.
They spit fire? How come nobody tells me this stuff? How come nobody tells me?
Really? That's nuts that they can spit fire.
Anything you want, but if these two paddles touch...
This is
listen,
horrifying.
asshole! You kill us, you kill yourself!
Did she just blow him away? I guess so. Like he exploded.
Punishment is death. Or worse, banishment.
She's not gonna say nothing.
You free this weekend?
As opposed to what?
I have to overhaul the Prowler engine, but apart from that... Yes.
Jelena, I don't want you to go.
No. No.
So what do we do?
Nothing.
Get a
It's
vacation
over.
time?
I got a feeling that she will. They've only met that one day. And what, hours? At most? I can care less about this relationship. I really don't care for it. I wanted him to be with Aaron. Like that felt more, and they've been through more together. This right here, I can care less for it. That was too quick for me, you know? They just met each other. You would have thought they were together for years the way that just ended. Am I wrong?
That's not fair.
I was treating him like garbage.
Aaron, you bash me all the time for being soft. Well, the fact perfectly.
There's no way you can know how I feel.
What? He can't even go back to Earth.
Someday get a chance to return to my world.
Yeah.
Walk around my old...
He's too nice to her. I'll be pissed with that comment she just made. Still, she don't have to beat up on him every single time. Like they all do. They all beat on him all the time. And meanwhile, he's the one with all the ideas. Get out of here. All right, episode 5 in the books. Okay, my goodness, bro. They are constantly bashing him, and it does drive me insane. He's the only one to come with all these ideas. Matter of fact, they couldn't even defend themselves. And wasn't for John, they would not have had that shield, right? Like it was his idea. They needed 8 ons, whatever that is, and he did it in 4. And they still gave him crap. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm sorry, getting upset for John. Another stellar episode of Farscape. Tech Girl. I hated the love relationship here. 100%. I hope we don't see her ever again. Which I kind of feel we probably will see more of her. I'm assuming we will. I was trying to say earlier that there was a lot of things going on here. Like the ship missing for 100 years. Roger dealing with his PTSD. Aaron dealing with the fact that, you know, she saw people dying that belonged to her crew. Also, that her crew is all being treated. You know, they are being treated like they were guilty because of her own crime. That's pretty bad. Then we had the Shayang fire breathing aliens. That's nuts. That's nuts. A lot was happening in this episode, but it was good. It was enjoyable. A lot of action, good action in this. There's a part in the show where Pilot said that he and Moya were afraid of fire. It made me think that I wonder in upcoming episodes will we actually hear the voice of Moya? Where like we'll be able to hear her. It was her. I think it was her, right? I was wondering if that's going to be a thing because the idea of her again being silent, it always blows my mind, and the fear that she may have, and she can only communicate. I guess I don't know if Pilot even communicates with Moya, or is it just that he can sense it through the machine? Anyway, I'm really interested to know more about Moya and the Leviathan class. All that about the ship is amazing. I find that fascinating to no end. Also, we need to put weapons on this ship. Now that we have a shield, we need to fix that. But we have to get weapons on this ship because it's dangerous out in space. It's 100% dangerous out in space. I'm glad that Riot Jill was able to confront his past and, you know, see that the guy who tormented him for quite some time died. Like he's dead, and he got to see his corpse, so he got over that. So, but he had some serious PTSD, and I'm glad that he didn't show too much of what he went through. You know, we saw him get punched in the face and maybe dragged a little bit, but we didn't see like any more detail than the torture, and we don't need to because we're going to imagine what he's been through. You know, it's good enough. Well, guys, that was again episode 5, season 1, Farscape. Again, impressed with the creativity of this show. You know, the fire-breathing, fire-spitting, I'm mispronouncing the name. It sounds like Shanghai, but it's not Shanghai. The Shayang, something like that. Anyway, that seems to be another incredible alien to see. It's like the amount of aliens in this galaxy or this world, this universe, is almost as plentiful as what you see in Star Wars, except dangerous, more dangerous. It seems to be more dangerous than what you see in Star Wars. Anyway, from what I see. Anyway, guys, again, if you like what I'm doing, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Please, leave any comments in the comment section. I'd like to know more of what you guys think, when you saw this episode, and then behind the scenes things. I'm glad you all enjoy hanging out with me. I really do appreciate you hanging out with me, watching this show and reliving it. I think that some of you guys have not seen it in a while, and watching it with me is like watching it again. Plus, I do know there are people who are part of both my Patreon and the other subscribers who are watching for the first time with me, which is even great. Watching along with me, so I appreciate that. We're having a good time watching this show. Farscape so far is fantastic. Love everything about it. This episode, along with every other episode that we have for Farscape and every other show we have, will be available on our Patreon for as little as $1 a month, guys. So come on, join us. That's going to help our channel grow, help us grow. Really appreciate that extra help. Again, leave a comment in the comments. And guys, listen, we are Our Knights. I'm Ray. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'll see you soon. Take care.